I did have a come to Jesus moment recently. This happened, I bit down on a bagel and my tooth fell out. And then a freckle on my forehead turned into a mole. And I thought, time to get married. My body is breaking down. No more going out to bars, ripping it up, gin and tonics, making out with ladies. I need to settle down before something else breaks. My tooth did fall out. I will tell you that story. You get hired for different jobs as a stand-up, right? So I was hired to be a host of a game show, as you do. So I was driving up to Burbank to the production studio, 9 a.m. Monday morning. I bite down on a bagel, and my tooth fell out. This tooth, which is in the front of my mouth, right next to my front tooth, and I was like, oh, dear Lord. It was a cap that I had in my mouth for like 12 years. It got up that morning. It was like, we had a good run. I'm exhausted. It fell out, and what was left was just a metal rod. Just a metal rod protruding down from my gum, like, you know, like a Mad Max extra. En route to host a game show. Let me tell you this, when a tooth falls out of your mouth, you immediately become homeless. It happens very quickly. Your tooth falls out and you go, I have no shelter. There's no follow-up questions to someone that doesn't have a tooth. You know what I mean? Like, you and I haven't seen each other in a while. My arm's in a sling. I'm dragging my leg. You're like, oh my God, Erin, what happened? We haven't seen each other in a while. I smile. I have no tooth. You're like, oh God, something happened to Erin. It seemed like she was doing so well on Facebook. Does Obamacare not cover clowns? What's happening? So I was like, all right, I gotta get this, I gotta drive up to the production, and I've gotta get the producer to come out, because he's never gonna believe me that a tooth fell out of my mouth. So he comes out, and I'm like this, big reveal homeless pirate. And at first he was like sympathetic, and then he just turned into like gross LA producer, and he was like, listen, if you're in pain, you totally don't have to do this. But if you're not in pain, nobody can tell. You can totally host this. It was in the front of my mouth. I was like, oh yeah, no problem. I'll host the show on TV. Yeah. Is the show Where the Fuck Is Your Tooth? Is that it? You just spin the wheel. Where is your tooth?